Uh, I've sent like a bunch of faxes to several individuals, one of them the presidency. I left, I wrote it all in, so fresh. Again, as I said, it's like I had a responsibility which is not to disappoint my bank, and I don't believe I have done so. However, I'm just actually trying like to tell people the situation. I don't think that there is like a bank worker or something like that who is basically like trying to do something. I try actually to avoid all the bad habits that I had. I did my best. I've seen that Danske Bank has locations in 18 countries: China, Luxembourg, Great Britain, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Poland, Germany, Northern Ireland, Ireland, USA, and India. Uh, I'm basically like, well, I'm actually like, so I want like a bunch of litter, just basically like to retrieve my property. Uh, I have like, I try like to keep all my documents in line. I try to be as professional as possible, but a rational person would understand that this situation is very much uncanny situation. It's like this is me. I'm writing to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This is me. This is what I wrote to the green uniform. This is to the police. This is to the Swedish embassy during the month of March 2018. It has the 27th of April 2019 as the day of receipt of or reception, basically. There's like a stamp and everything, and apparently it's the, well, how much time would you think it will take from the embassy to send something and for me to collect it, basically? And I have visited my aunt repeatedly during the month of May 2019. And this is to the police chief. I left this on May 12, 2019. I picked it up from the box in the 27th of May 2019. I have showcased like my work, complex system and the environment, multi-layer, multi-energy system based on environmental sustainability. I try to remain as professional as possible, meaning like showcasing work output. I'm afraid like there's the presence of thieves probably, because I go and this is what I have picked up on August 26, 2019. These people have never have dealt only their entire existence. They have only dealt with the Soviet Union or like with communism. They never dealt like with a bank or something like that, and which this is something relatively new. I left 5 writings, and all of these writings basically is to collect my items or collect my documents which were sent to me by foreign entities. Uh, I don't know what's wrong with these individuals. I don't think that a bank worker has just decided to go and see other people and look what they are doing, basically. So here I have like a list of incomes. Coming like from 15 countries. There's like no Danske Bank in Canada or Austria, and probably yeah, it's like trying things is really exhausting. I've done my best. I respected or I took all the legal administrative procedures. I have these incomes like this one, Stockholm and Trondheim, like from the Nobel Committee. There is something from the Dutch Parliament. I think that's something in Germany, Hamburg. There is one from the Swedish and Norwegian police, and I think that will go basically perhaps to Linköping. There's something from the White House, and that's New York. There is something from like the China-Italian Silk Road. There is a branch in China. There's something about Google. That's Ireland, Dublin. There's something about Apple and Facebook. That's Great Britain. There's something about book publishing, and I think that's Estonia. There's something about the Swiss Federal Ministry of Energy. I think that's Latvia. And all those places. But things are really, things are not really good. And people have like a tendency to breach or violate the Discrimination Act. In August 2015, I met Professor Wagner. And upon meeting him, I've spent a length of time developing the A4 paper that he gave us. I used all the university computers to read a lot of papers, to gather, to build things. I think I dropped out in weight, and I ended up like in December 22nd, 2016, showing basically like a great video of mine. I thought I would be like basically traveling to Germany, to Kassel, to start my internship, but then I thought at that period of time that will be like the end of my nightmare in a beautiful fashion, but it worsened. Then it went all the way up to July 31st or July 29th, 2017. I had basically like to successfully file my application to Strasbourg. I thought at that period of time that would be the end of my nightmare, and it didn't. Then the situation like in August 2017, and the type of childishness and irrationality that I've been dealing with. Uh, I don't want basically like to argue, but I prefer saying like having some type of discussion. I wrote a very difficult work which is multi-layer, multi-energy system based on environmental sustainability. I took with me a Canadian business model, and I think I have presented the most ingenious work that there is. Unfortunately, there is like a lot of crimes that I have been subjected to. Apparently, people from the bank or from some entities couldn't reach my location during sensitive period of time. And here we are today, basically telling my bank is like I contacted, and the most optimum approach possible is is in uh, is in Austria, either in Vienna or in Milstadt, and that's the most successful travel. However, there is some type of irrational individuals, crazy people who are not in a mental health institution, who keep on causing a world of trouble, and basically it's like thieves who have now decided to target a certain bank because of religious sectarian beliefs.